Hey fam, it's your girl Connie with Braids and Beauty by Connie and CC's Hair Growth Products. Go check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Again, CC's Hair Growth Products and Braids and Beauty by Connie. Like this video, share this video because it's very informational and I have a really great setup for you guys. If you're thinking about opening a salon or a braiding shop or whatever the case may be in your home, and you want to add a shampoo to your services, I have a really good setup that I took a few pieces when I went on YouTube and just Googling different setups without having to add the plumbing to my room. That gave me a little bit more flexibility in where I wanted to sit things and how I wanted things to look. And it looks very professional. It'll have your clients, make them feel more comfortable and make them want to come back again and again. So, what I did, like I said, I went on I went on Amazon, looked up different chairs, different shampoo sinks and everything to get a feel for what was out there and what I may have wanted and what I wanted to add. So, I found, initially, I started off with just this shampoo standalone. And I brought a chair to go with that. It was okay, but it didn't look that professional to me because it was just it was like a little stand with the shampoo bowl on top of it. And it got the job done, but it wasn't as sturdy and flexible as I would like it. Sometimes it would move and, the clients would have to hold their heads up a little bit more. And I just didn't like that because I wanted them to feel more comfortable. I wanted them to be relaxed. Excuse me, I take pride when my clients come in and they feel so comfortable that they fall asleep. Sometimes it gets a little hectic when you're trying to braid, but when your clients come in and they're that relaxed to the point to where they can fall asleep, then that makes them want to come back to me even more. That's just how I feel. So what I did, went on Amazon, looked around again, took a little bit of the videos that I had saw on YouTube of how different other people put together their shampoo units. So I took a few pieces from each one and I came up with my own way of doing it to make it look a little bit more professional. It's a little bit more sturdy and just made it look a little bit more better. It just looked better. So here we go. I'm about to show you guys what I did. So this is the chair. If you guys can see, this is the chair that I purchased off of Amazon. I'm going to give you a better view in a minute, but I want to show you another component that I purchased to go along with this. So this is the chair that I purchased. It came together like this. It's all one piece. It has the chair, the sink, and the base. It's all connected. But my husband built me. Let me take this phone off real quick. Hopefully I won't disconnect. Okay, this is the chair. This is a better view, if you can see it. This whole unit here came like this, except the base at the bottom. This base right here at the bottom, my husband built that for me to lift it up some, because I'm like 5'9.5", I'm kind of tall. So when I stand up to the sink, it comes to my waist. So without that base, it was a little lower, so it caused me to bend over more. And that kind of hurts your back when you're constantly bending over like that. So that helped out a lot. So if you know someone that's handy, or if you're handy yourself and you can build a base to go to it, it's still very cost effective. And we just painted it black to blend in with the chair. You really can't even tell. Bought some cheap spray paint. Spray painted it black all around and set the chair on top. And there we go. So, this is the chair. This is what it looks like. This is the sink. So I'm about to tell you guys how I did this. So, on this side, I have a jug a 5-gallon jug that I purchased also on Amazon. I use this one and it says wastewater. And then on this side, I have another 5-gallon jug that says clean water. So you put the clean water on one side and wastewater on the other. It doesn't matter which way it goes. I'm left-handed, so I prefer to have the wastewater on the left side because I want to be able to work from the right side. So if that makes any sense to you guys. So the 5-gallon jugs. This is movable. It's not strapped down anywhere. But it's sturdy, so when the client sit in it, it's not moving. It's kind of heavy. So what I have here, I hope you guys can see. Up under, it's a connection where the water comes out. Yeah, all of this comes with the unit, and you connect it together, and this is the hose where the water runs out and it runs into the 5-gallon bucket. That's the wastewater. So let me push this back in place. And then this side has the 5-gallon jug with the clean water. I also purchased, let me put this back on the tripod so I can give you guys the full view of what I'm saying. So if you've ever been camping, then you know that there's something like this. Oh, I'm about to drop it. It's an outdoor shower. Lift this up so you can see. I need somebody in here with me to hold the camera. It's an outdoor shower. So, with the outdoor shower, it comes just like this. You put the pieces together. It has the little knob here. You just screw everything on. As you can see, you just screw it on. This is the piece where you drop inside of the clean bucket, the clean water. You drop this down in there. And this is the motor where you click it, turn it on, turn it off. You just put it right on there. It's chargeable, so you have to charge it up. I purchased 2 of these. So if one of them go out or the battery dies, I forget to hook it up or something, then I always keep one on the charger. So if something happens with one, then I have another one to replace in case something happens while I'm shampooing someone's hair. This is the piece. It comes with different units to go on the end. You could also get the one where the water just flows continuously out. But me, I like to be able to control the flow of the water. So while I'm shampooing, if I want to turn the water off, I just let it go. But when I want the water to come out, I just keep pressing it. This works better for me. I don't know about you, but this worked better for me. Because you're only using 5-gallon jugs of water, you want to preserve the water for when you need it. Because it's not just going to continuously flow out of the jug. So you need to be able to control the water. And also with the water, I put the water in right before my client comes so I can make sure the water is at the temperature that I need it to be at. So if I have a client, they're coming at 11:55, I put the water in. I make sure as I'm running the water in, I'm filling the water to make sure it's not too hot and too cold. So when my client comes in, the water is fresh. The water is at the right temperature that it needs to be at. And even when I start off, I will test the water on their hair, just on their scalp, just to make sure that it's not too hot or not too cold. And I always ask, how does this feel? Is it okay for you? 9 times out of 10, it's okay. You have some clients, they may want it a little hotter. I would not suggest getting it too hot because then it may burn. So I'll have my hot water pot. I may add a little bit more hot water to it. Be careful with the hot water though. Don't make it too hot. Just let them know you can only have it but so hot because you don't want to burn them. You want to remain professional. Me personally, I like mine hot too, but I do my own, so if I burn myself, I burn myself. I don't want to burn my client. But yeah, this is the outdoor shower unit. This is what it looks like. Like I said, I got this off of Amazon. I think this thing, you might be able to get them between $30 and $50. It just depends on the one that you get. Which one you choose. They have different prices, different designs. This just happened to be the one that I got. I got 2 of these. Like I said, so if something happens with one while I have a client here, I always have a backup. So this is what I use. Again, like I said, the clean water. For me, I drop this one in the clean water over here. And then the nozzle is on this side. So when I go to reach, because I'm left-handed, I use it this way. So this is how it's set up. I already have one in here. As you can see, it just pulls because of the sink. It comes with the equipment to install it. If you do have running water in your room or in your area that you're going to be working in, and you want to just go ahead and install it, very inexpensive. This chair, I think, cost me like $200. A regular chair, another chair may cost you $100, maybe a little over $100. Then you buy the little personal sink. So by the time you get all that, you're still spending the same price. I thought this was much better. It's sturdier. It's more comfortable. It's wide sitting. So you can, the client can be more comfortable when they sit down. And I think I might, I'm not sure if this little neck piece came with it or if I purchased this. I'm not sure, but if you have to purchase the little neck guard, that's only a couple of dollars. So it's make the client a little bit more comfortable around the neck when they're sitting here. But I'm not sure. I think it may have come with one, but I may have already purchased one. Not quite sure. But like I said, it has the components to hook to this if you already have plumbing for your space. And you can just go ahead and hook up the plumbing for it. It comes with the nozzles and everything for that. But I left those in the box because I don't have plumbing set up for it. So I brought this. So what you do, after you sit the chair up and everything, and like I said, this is movable. It's just sitting here. This is just where the spot that I wanted to sit at. I put this little backsplash up because you know when you're washing, shampooing and conditioning someone's hair, it tends to hit the walls. So this is much easier for me to just wipe off than to keep trying to wipe down my walls and whatnot and scrub off the paint and everything. So this was very inexpensive. I got this from Home Depot. I think I got it's 4 sheets. I can't remember the price, but it was only a few dollars. 4 sheets. I just nailed it up there and bam, got a little backsplash for the shampoo unit. But how does this work? So I'm about to show you guys. You don't need to do anything to it. The shampoo sink already have the holes here for the plumbing units. So if you would connect it, you would put those there. So I just took the unit and this comes off. It unscrews. So once you unscrew it, you take this little piece and you push it through this little hole here. Push it up, and I chose this part here so I can control the flow. I screw it back on. Make sure it's nice and tight. And you just let that sit in there. Just like that. And then the other piece, let me slide this up so you can see. It's just ran across the back. I just let it lay across the back. This is the one that my second one. So it just lays across the back. And as you can see, it's not connected to anything else. I just lay it across the back to keep it out of sight. And I take this piece. I had to sit in the water, so I'm about to show you guys. This drops into the bucket of water that I say is clean water. Just let it drop in there, leave it connected to the back. This is the piece where you because it has a couple of little holes here for little compartments if you need something. So I just sit it here out of the way. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's on. Turn it off. When I'm ready, I turn it on. I take the nozzle here and spray. It's that simple. And I can control the flow of the water. As you can see, it comes out with pretty good pressure. Easy to control. For me, I shampoo this way because, like I said, I'm left-handed, so it's easier for me to reach this way, but you can switch it around if you like. It's not loud. Let me see if I can get you guys to see that it's not really loud, because I saw some other where they had connected it. I was trying to let you guys hear, but they had connected it and the motor was really loud. But see, it's the water comes out. And the hookup, like I said, it's right here. It's a little button. It's a little hole here. I just press it. And it's all out of the way. It's just a cord here running. It's all out of the way. The client don't see it. Most of my clients come in, they don't even notice the buckets. They think it's all connected. I'm getting some paper towel to wipe this water out. They think it's all connected to the plumbing unless I say something about it. Or if a client comes late, if they call and say, hey, I'm running a little late. I'm just getting this water up. I'm sorry for the way the camera is. If a client says, hey, I'm running late, I'll be there at such and such time, then I have to wait before I put the water in. I'm putting this camera back so I can continue to talk to you guys. And if, like I said, if I'm waiting on them to get here before I put the water in, then they may be here by the time we come and I put this water in. So they may be sitting in my chair, and then I'll just go get the water and put it in. And they may be like, hey, well, girl, what's that? I'm like, hey, that's the water. You know, and I never had anybody say anything to me about the water. They be like, oh my God, I didn't even notice that. I've been coming here since such and such and such. Haven't even noticed that that's what that was. Because it's back out of the way, as you can see. That one is tucked in that corner. This one is tucked in this corner. You can't even see it for real. So when they sit in the chair, they're not paying attention to that. They don't even see any of that. Most of the time when your clients come, they talking to you anyway. So you guys be sitting there, you talking, having a good conversation, and you getting their hair done, you're on your way. But yeah, so that's my setup of how I put my shampoo station together. Like I said, it's off in the corner, away from everything else. They sit here, it's comfortable, it's relaxing. You can see it again. This is the station, this is the unit. Got it off of Amazon. It's nice and comfortable. Like I said, if it's too low, if you're handy, build a unit where you could sit it on to lift it up a little bit to your preferred height, so you won't be putting a lot of pressure on your back. But other than that, and like I said, we just painted the base to blend in with the black chair, and that's it. So hopefully this video helped you guys. Leave me some comments below if there's anything that I can assist with giving you tips on how to get it together and whatnot. Just let me know. You guys let me know what you think about how I set it all up and how it's working. So yeah, hit me up. Don't forget to like this page, share this page, leave comments. I appreciate you guys. All right, fam.